Hey, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage. So I'm taking a cue from Anne at, it's not CN Save, it's just her name. Uh, Anne, what's her last name? Anne. Hey, video time. Uh, anyways, I'll link her. You know who she is. What is her last name? I can't remember. So anyway, I took a cue from her. Why not do like what she does with the vlogging stuff? I've come to really be really bad at keeping up with the what sold videos. Like I just don't enjoy them, honestly. It's not that exciting talking about something and then just saying, and that's what I sold it for. So I think it'll be better maybe to kind of just go through and show you as they sell, like what she does. So what is today? Saturday. I didn't really think this through. So Saturday, let's see, I took orders this morning. I sold 5 things on Etsy and 1 thing on eBay. That was it was a cool cat fish. It's one of those fish that I got from that guy. I think I have 2 left. I have Jaws and Travis the Trout left of the singing animated fish. So I sold that at a best offer for $13 plus shipping, and good to see that go. And then I sold just some various other items. Too bad. I wish I would have recorded this morning to show you what I actually sold. I forgot. I sold a mug, like one of these little mugs that I had, like it's a Hallmark mug, and it was something about "Don't ask me, I just work here." Sold that one for $12. Ooh, what else? I sold some Love Is Kim Castle. There are these Love Is glasses. I sold 4 of those to 1 customer. That was fun. What else? What else? Oh, yeah, lots of fabric. I sold a flat sheet. I sold 2 towels from the 70s, like a green avocado, the floral ones. And then I sold they're really cute. It's blue and pink towels from the 70s. And the blue one had like this applique of a dog or something on there. And then there was 3 pink towels left, a checkered one, and then 2 floral ones with slightly different colorways, but all in the pink family and the turquoise blue. So I sold basically those items. Yeah. So yeah, it was a really good. So here's the thing. I have been, sales have been very like fluctuating. What I'm used to isn't the case right now. My winter was pretty good. I think I'm just in a slowdown period. I think that is just what's happening right now. So I'm not too, what's the word, bent up about it. I'm okay with just kind of riding it. And I'm just instead focusing on other things that I can control. I'm still sourcing. Obviously, you got to do that. Listing. Then I have some time on my hands to just do some personal things. So, yeah. So first of all, lots to say. I'm not used to this. We are in the midst with the D, midst of changing this living room. I am. That's my thing. I like decorating. So another tangent. We bought this house, or we got this house. Let's see, it was 3 years ago. I did a house tour video a while ago. No, like 3 weeks ago or a week ago, whatever it was. I did that, and I said 2 years, but it's 3 years. So anyways, we moved in. I painted all the walls. See that light gray? That light gray right there. I painted pretty much all the walls that color because I was just trying to create a color that I would not have to change. I wanted to make everything modern looking and then just forget it, not have to worry about decorating again. Because in my mind, I thought, why can't I just do it right the first time and just not have to paint again? Well, that's not how I roll. My first house that I bought, Every single room was a different color, and every single room I painted multiple times. Aside from the bedroom and the spare bedroom. But everything else I painted multiple times just because I got tired of it. So, okay, here's what we did in this room. This is the accent wall over here. It's a charcoal color which pulls in from the charcoal in this fireplace, which I really enjoy this fireplace. It's one of the main things that really made us decide upon this house. That and this bay window over here, really like that. So those two elements in this room, really, really nice. So what I did was we did this charcoal wall here, and the main reason that I wanted to do that was, for one thing, to add some drama, and number two, I actually wanted the TV to kind of blend with the wall a little bit. So if it's a white wall, obviously you're gonna have a big black square. So this, in my mind at least, helps disguise that. So as part of the changes, well, what I did is I painted, see that stripe? Darn it, that stripe. That's that light gray color that we had on hand regardless from all the other walls. And I just painted the the bottom third of the wall that color, and the reasoning is so that this blue thing stands out more. Whenever we got this furniture, I wasn't really thinking correctly. I was like, oh, I want to punch a color. I want to go bold with that entertainment center. That's not it. The console thing. And I wasn't thinking, oh, but duh, it's going to be right next to a black wall, dark gray wall. So, yeah. I got it home, put it in there. I'm like, that doesn't really look like what I was wanting. So I just kind of was like, meh, I painted it. That's done. But I thought, how cool. Maybe just paint it like with that gray. So that's what I did. So it still has that punch. And then over here, this curtain wall, the bay window wall with the shears, I painted white. I can't get my arm right. White, and I go all the way that way and then around there. So what that does is it helps brighten up the room. The gray in theory was nice, but it was just a little bit too, not seducing. What's the word? It just brought me down too much. And I also took off the curtains. There was these big, heavy, formal-looking pinch-pleated curtains, and instead I decided to leave up the shears. And all of this because I took this darn test online that said, what is your... I have to switch hands if I can. I don't know if I can. Oh, there we go. Oh, my arm. All because I took a test on what my style is for, like, design. So I took it, and it said, oh, your style's modern eclectic. I didn't just say, oh yeah, okay, sure, it's modern eclectic. No, I looked at all the styles that it could have been, and I was like, no, if I had to choose, it would have been modern eclectic. So I did the style quiz. I'll link it in the description below because I really enjoy it. And she's a YouTuber, and I really enjoy the way that she goes about describing design to just on average people. You know, a lot of things. Why I'm going back to my other arm. I like holding it with my right arm, apparently. So she does a really good job at describing why things work. Now, there's always rules in design, you know, but sometimes we forget to go off of our emotion, which is a big indicator of why we want things to look the way we do in our houses. So, okay, big change in here. Obviously, the paint was a big deal, but then I went ahead and I bought this new rug, which is real punchy, you know. Pow! It adds that pop of color, right? I took the IKEA. There used to be an IKEA chair here, which I love the form of it, but it was that darker gray. It was a little too heavy still and not playful enough. And I rolled this little guy in, and I think that it just helps, you know, pull the colors around the room. So we have the blue over there, the blue here, and the blue here. And that just sort of creates that cohesion. So yeah, plus, I mean, like, that's a dark wood color, and then that other thing was dark, and so it was just kind of dead looking in the zone. Dead in the zone. So that's sort of what I'm doing. I'm kind of systematically going through in these two main areas that I'm in all the time now, because I work from home a lot. So, you know, and in the winter, you've got the gray skies anyway, and it doesn't help. I am so happy I painted these walls white. It's such a induces creativity. And it just helps bring up the mood. It lightens up the space. It just keeps it from feeling heavy. And that's great. Another thing, like I said in the previous video, and I am rambling. I hope that I still have people watching. So where was I going with that? The reason why I changed everything was because originally this room was gray, but this couch was not this dark brownish gray color. It was this white. It was a really pretty cream color with like little studs on them. I think they're called studs. The little silver things that go like around the arms. And it had sort of like a, what's the word? Victorian? No. It had a really feminine look to it, like light, you know, like easy. This is a very hot, like, bam, I'm a sofa. So that's what that is, okay? And it was just really making the room seem very, very, very dark and too grounded. Well, everything was just... So anyway, in my mind, that's why I did it, and off to the races we go. Now, over here, I'm working on another project, and this is from, and I forgot to mention it in my haul video, duh. It's this bookcase here. I got this and another case that's still out on the patio porch. And it is, the other one out there is, I might just walk out there. Shoot, I'm doing something new now. But what I'm doing with this, I bought this chalk paint online, and I'm chalk painting it. So the original color, you might see it in there, is that dark kind of wood. But don't be too upset, because this was kind of junky looking. You know, it was, in fact, I think somebody made this, because a lot of these shelves are like really weird. Here, I wonder if I can, I don't know if I can even, look. See how this wood is like, it's like different colors. I think somebody took this apart from something else. And then even, I don't know if you can see in here, there's these little dots from like where pegs used to go. You know how you can usually like have an adjustable piece of furniture with the little pegs? They filled those in at some point. I don't feel bad about painting this, so don't get on me about that. So what I'm doing is actually going to do a 1940s kind of style with this, which should be that cream and green color. But in this light, this is looking like a banana. Or, well, no, it doesn't, does it? They call this oatmeal, but I couldn't decide online what cream. They didn't have cream. So this is oatmeal. I might do another, what do you call that? Another coat of this. And then what I'm going to do on this back is put the green. So it'll be just like a splash of color on the back. But I can't decide if it needs any more green than that. Maybe I won't know until I put the green on the inside of it. But I was pretty clear with, I was wanting to have the shelves be this lighter color so that the stuff stood off of, you know, the items showcased well. This will be going in the booth, by the way. Oh, and I bought this for $5. Originally it was marked 10. I went on the first day. That was that really outrageous sale that I had the two-part video on. And I went on day one. She had a $10 sticker on here. It was in the basement. So I took the sticker off. I went straight upstairs. This was like at the end of after the 4 hours I was there, because I said I was there for a long time. And I took the sticker out there to her and I said, "You've got $10 on this. Will you do $5?" And she said, "Yeah." So $5 for this. Now, $10 is not bad at all. But I know that I can go to an auction and probably get this for $5 or less, depending on the auction. Now the other cabinet, I'll go right outside and take a look at it real quick. The other one was already marked $5, so that's sort of where I got the $5 from. And you may remember that I had the opportunity to get another cabinet, a washstand thing, for free, and I sold it. But that's fine. Now, make sure nobody's looking at me. Okay, so I'll turn this around. This cabinet here was $5. Here. Ooh, $5. Now, coming down here, so nobody can see me. No, this is missing a knob, and that's fine. I'm probably just gonna, I might even take both of the doors off because it kind of sticks a little bit. See, there's that clasp, and I think that I'd rather have open shelving anyway, and rather than the dog's peeing, rather than have the doors. I think that it's going to, I don't know, we'll decide upon that later. Okay, we're gonna go inside now. It's a little chilly for, what is this month? March? Almost April. It's been very cold. Come on. Come on. Okay. So where am I going with this darn video? Nowhere. I showed you around. That's kind of was, oh, and I put this blue rug in here. That's the rug that was in the, God, that was the room. That was the rug that was in the, this room. So here's the thing. That rug is a little bit darker, obviously, than that one, but this room I think can support it more because light tends to actually enter in on this side of the house a lot more than in this room. So it's gonna be darker. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. So that stupid spotlight. This wall over here, I actually am thinking about doing something cray-cray. I'm wanting to paint that like, let me let the dog in. She's gonna have a fit. Hello. I'm thinking about painting that wall like pink or something. I know, it's crazy, huh? So here's the color. We got these pretty flowers. Let's pretend something in, where'd my finger go? There it is. Something like this, maybe. Or kind of like a pink coral color. So that's the options, that pink color there, or like a blush color. And the idea with that is it's going to add a pop of color, and pink is on the opposite side of the color wheel as blue, and so they should complement each other really well and still bring a little bit of life into this room, a little warmth, color warmth, because right now there's a lot of cool tones. We've got the blues and everything, and in the gray. I think that a pop of color on this wall just may be the ticket. Also, I'm thinking about painting this wall here white, so it will mimic in there on that window wall, and then it will help support the color brightness. But anyway, yeah, I think this light, I can't even get it right. I can't go anywhere. Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna do this thing, I think, now, where we do a little video, and I'm 20 minutes in with nothing to show you except furniture. Bye.